Welcome to this a2-2 Queen F1 line in the martial attack. It's of course still in the main line d4, and after the normal moves, bishop d6, rook e1, queen h4, g3, queen h3, rook e4, and g5. Then white has just played queen f1, offering the exchange of queens, and players like Svidler and Grischuk has in fact tried queen takes f1 in this position, and after king takes, then moves like bishop f5 or bishop h3 check has been tried, but generally it's in white's interest to exchange queens. So the best black try, and which will be covered in this section, is to keep the queen on the board. So queen h5 has been played recently by Svidler, Kostenjuk, Grischuk, Heine Nielsen from Denmark, the great expert Aronian, and Leko. So queen h5, and now white has quite a few moves, but knight d2 is a move, and then bishop f5 attacking the rook, which is sacrificed with f3, but black doesn't take it. He plays knight f6 instead, and rook e1, and then rook a to e8. Rook takes, a4 trying to activate the rook on a1, queen g6, preparing bishop d3, and this comes now, and in this position queen d1 is the move, and I think black probably doesn't have anything better than repetition, bishop e2, queen c2, and bishop d3. But in the very famous game, World Championship game in fact, Kramnik against Leko in 2004 Brissago, Kramnik here played queen f2, and I'm sure that the Kramnik camp had this position on their boards in preparation for this match, but they seem to have underestimated the very strong rook e2, and if here b takes a6, which looks tempting because then the pawn is heading for conversion very soon, but then rook takes f2, king takes, and queen h5 is giving a black a strong attack, and therefore in this game Kramnik Leko, Kramnik decides to take the rook instead, and then play b takes a6, hoping for the a pawn to convert. But then came the very strong move from Leko, queen d3, and the threat is of course queen e3 check, and therefore Kramnik plays queen f2, king f2, sorry. But then comes bishop takes f3, and after knight takes, then knight e4 check, and king e1, and here Leko can play knight takes c3, winning 2 pawns and a rook for the knight. B takes and queen takes c3, king f2, and queen takes the rook, and now Kramnik, sorry, only has 2 light pieces for the queen, and this is of course hopeless. a7, h6, h4, and g4, and Kramnik resigned the game in this World Championship match, game number 8. So this was a brilliant win for Leko. Of course Kramnik made a mistake, but this is only to show that the martial attack is dangerous at all levels, and one has to be very alert not to make a mistake, because then the black attack is very dangerous. So this was of course a brilliant effort from Leko, and a boost for the martial attack in this A22 line with the 16 Queen F1.